now.
Hi, I'm Nina from Daisy Bee and I'm back to show you a little technique, and we're going to be using some of Josie's awesome new sentiments that she is bringing out. And in the set of sentiments you have the You Are Adored, which is, here is the card. So yeah, we've got You Are Adored, and there is also Surrounded by Love, and what's the last one?
On Your Birthday.
On Your Birthday, which is a lovely little set, and it's just, they're just gorgeous, and she actually thinks that it's her favourite of her sentiments that she's brought out. So I'm just using a little 6x6. These are so the kind of style that I would send out. I just think they're really lovely, plus you know I like a little bit of watercolour, you know me. So I am going to get a paintbrush, and now to create the background, I'll bring the card back in. So to create this, I've used a set of 3 Daniel Smith watercolours. Now they don't look like anything different, they all just look like dark little half pans. They're amazing. They're granulating colours, so they sort of like, they separate a little bit. Anyway, I'll let you see. So hopefully we've got enough zoom to be able to see that. So I'm just going to wipe over my card where I want the sentiment to be, just with some water. There we go, look. And then what I'm going to do is get one of my colours first, just wet that. So I'll be able to tell you what colour it is. This one is Lunar Blue. It's a gorgeous colour. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of that around and just let the water really do its thing. If you want to add a little bit more water to thin it out, then you can do. So you can see starting to give it a little bit of depth. There we go. I mean, what we're going to do as well, while we've got the brush wet, I'm going to tap, I'm going to tap in the corners like that. Oh, you can't see that one, it's where my face is. There we go, look. So you can see we've made some paint splatters with that one. And then we'll go in with a different colour. Put that to one side. And we'll go in with this purpley colour. This is Moon Glow. And I'll be honest, I'm part of a watercolouring group on Facebook, and somebody had said, oh, you know, can you let us know what watercolours are the best? And the name Moon Glow kept coming up so often, I thought I'm going to have a look myself. And when I did, you know, I thought, oh right, I'm taking a chance, I'm just going to purchase some. And absolutely, it's just amazing. It is such a lovely colour. I can see why it's in so many people's watercolour stash. But it's just lovely. So once again, we're just kind of keeping the middle a little bit lighter, because that's where we want our sentiment. If you think you've gone in too heavy, you can always use a baby wipe and just blot the top of your paper so that you can bring that white card through again. And the last one, that if anybody really wants to know the name of it, you might have to message me, because I forgot what colour this one is. There we go. So just a little hint of that blue there. It's like an explosion of very beautiful colours.
Lovely that.
Thank you. So we're going to dry that off, and then we can stamp out our lovely sentiment. And then we have a very interesting trick that I'm sure Dad's already previously spoke about.
Yes, I have my demo.
Yeah. But it is the fabulous PVA glue in a spritz bottle, slightly watered down, to give you How did you say it? Like a sprayed glitter effect as opposed to a intentional glitter?
Yeah, I think I just said I wanted that spritz effect.
Yeah. So we're going for a spritz effect but glitter.
Yeah.
So I'm nearly done now drying this. Just surprised me because I did put quite a bit of water down. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going in with some VersaFine in Onyx Black. Again, in case you're new to this, the reason that I use VersaFine so much is because I like to do a lot of embossing, and I will be embossing the sentiment afterwards, and the VersaFine does stay wetter for a little bit longer, allowing you to then go in with your embossing powder after you've stamped it out. So I'm just going to go over our sentiment and then place it in the middle. Just like that. But I think this is a really lovely card to send to somebody, especially if you've got some colours, and you know, if they've got favourite colours. I also think they'd be really nice as framed pieces of art, really. So we're going to go in with, oh, let's have a bit of sparkle. I'm going with this Wow Clear Sparkle. So as you can see, I'm not rushing to get that embossing powder on there. I'm going to use this to just dust off. Oops, there's nice and neat there, Neen. Right, so we'll just again give that a heat up. Shouldn't take much longer. Right, there we go. So now you've got your lovely embossed Surrounded by Love. You've got your fabulous little watercolour background with your paint splatters, and now we're going to go in with the spritzer. Okay, so mine's slightly pink because my spritzer bottle had got pink ink in it before. So yeah, a little bit of water to your PVA. What would you say, Dad? What kind of ratios?
I reckon probably 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1. 2 water, 1 spray, 1 PVA.
Okay, so I'm just going to hold this up at the side. It's just a piece of card, just as a little, it'll act as a little barrier so it's not going everywhere. And move it up like that. I'm tilting it just slightly to one side. I think everybody will sort of get the gist of doing it a little bit differently to how they want the effect. So I'm going to go like a bit of an explosion around the outside of the Surrounded by Love. That one more of an intentional spritz. Right. So then we'll get our glitter. So I'm going to go in with the unicorn dust and sprinkle that on. Oh, look, I can use this. There you go, look.
Very good. Love it?
Yeah? I think that's lovely. Once it's dried as well, if you just go in with a brush and just, you can move the glitter about a little bit, you'll probably lose a little bit of the glitter in the bottom, again giving it more of a gradient as opposed to a thick blob of glitter. So I'll bring this one in like this one. So there are the 2 fabulous cards that you can make. So I hope you have fun and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we will be back again soon.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.